Yeah, this Plenum box that you're looking at here just came from the under the dash of a 1989 town car. This thing is massive. The reason I'm doing this video is that this is to show you that what was actually in here inside this casing was a heater core. And this heater core that was in here was starting to leak. A sample of the heater cores are down here. The old one is on the left, and that was leaking. And I just bought the replacement that's on the right, and that's what I'm going to put back in here tomorrow and reinstall all the parts. This wasn't as horrible a job to rip this out as I thought, but the terrifying prospect is the idea that I'm going to have to put this all back together. Imagine that these vacuum tubes here actually go through the dash, I should say through the firewall. This is the firewall plug, and this comes out in the engine compartment. Those had to be pulled through, and I had to cut the ends because these were disconnected anyway. This is kind of the automatic temperature control unit, the thermal blower lockout switch that I didn't use anyway. It had been cut off, so I just cut these off. This is probably going to be difficult to route back through, at least I think of it that way. There's about 2 or 3 types of doors on this thing that are activated by these servo motors. Those are those cans you see there. Not really too sure how all this stuff interacts electrically. Wouldn't want to have to describe it, but this canister is massive, and I had to pull this out of the bottom underneath the dash of this car, take the dash out. So I just thought I'd make this short video to show you what this thing looks like. This is the part right here that fits up against the firewall and actually has this operating door unit that functions for the heater core, which fits in right here where my hand is. And I think the air conditioning is a little bit separate because that's over to the left of this unit inside the car. Anyway, I'll be attempting to put this back in tomorrow. What was holding this against the firewall actually appears to be a bolt that went through the firewall here. There were 2 studs that were coming in through the firewall here that were fastened from inside. And I really don't see anything else. So it was really 3 fasteners that were holding this up against the firewall. Anyway, I'll be working on this again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be starting to put this all back together, and I'm doing another video on that, but I just thought I'd do a quickie on this. This was a vacuum lines connector inside the engine compartment, I should say inside the underneath the dash for this.